Hi, this is Coach Kevin, owner of Fit-4-Life Training Studio in Cherry Hill, and I'm super excited that you joined our group training program, and I've got my handy list here to make sure that you get the best results possible, and I just don't want to forget everything. So let's get right to it. The first thing is you want to get scheduled. We do pre-register before you come in just because we limit the class size. So just to make sure we don't overbook, you just want to give us, you can call us last minute, you can text last minute, you can also schedule online. And some of the people, next question is, how do I schedule? You can schedule online. We have an online scheduler. The link is on the bottom of any email that I send to you. There's a link right on the bottom. There's also a scheduling online link as well on our Facebook fan page, as well as on our website at cherryhilltrainer.com. And make sure when you sign up online, you just register for an account. And that way you can view, you can reschedule, you can cancel whenever you want. Then you never need to even contact us. You can just do it all yourself. It's really convenient and it's 24/7, which is great. Now, you can schedule 30-minute sessions and back-to-back 30-minute sessions for 60-minute sessions. And you can schedule boot camp, you can schedule spinning, and you can schedule our small group strength workouts. The boot camps, we intersperse periods of fat melting cardio bursts with some muscle building strength exercises. So there's a lot of intervals. With our spinning, it's a really fun group exercise bike class. It's super fun, great music. It's a really fun atmosphere, great way to burn calories. And then our small group strength workouts really just focus on, it's similar to a boot camp, but we do multiple sets and it's all focusing on strength training. So there's not as much cardio burst, there's not as much bouncing around. It's a lot of focus. It's great for toning and firming and if you like a smaller class size. The small group classes can have anywhere from about 1 to 8 people. Boot camps can have anywhere from about 10 to 20. Usually there's about 8 to 10. And then our spinning classes usually have about 8 people, but they can go up to 14 people. Now, how many workouts should you do each week? Kind of depends. If you're a fitness newcomer, I would really kind of recommend doing about 3 to 4 30-minute sessions to start, build up your exercise tolerance. And then if you're kind of more intermediate to advanced, maybe aim for about 4 to 5 or 4 to 6 days a week of 60-minute sessions, those back-to-back sessions. And you can do a boot camp back-to-back with a spinning or a small group back-to-back with a boot camp. So you can order them any way you want. But definitely be smart. And if you're just starting, try to give yourself 1 to 2 days of rest in between those workouts just to allow for optimal joint and muscle recovery. Now, we do something that's called muscle targeting. So on different days, we do different muscle groups. So don't worry about if you come back-to-back days, you're never gonna, it's not a full upper-lower body routine. So if you do come back-to-back days, it's not bad for you. It's actually, we've planned on people coming back-to-back days. So you can totally come back-to-back and not worry about hurting yourself or hitting your strength plateau or kind of killing your metabolism. So now one thing to do is avoid your workouts on your own. If you come to 3 or more boot camp a week or small group strength workouts, there's no need to strength train on your own. You can do some light cardio with like some light walking, maybe a light jog, but don't do anything too intense at home just because I know that compiled with the higher intensity of the boot camps, it's a lot of detriment to your knees and to your backs and your shoulders and your neck. So don't overdo it. You can't spot reduce, so there's no point of trying. So just come to, like I said, 3 if you're a beginner, and maybe 4 to 6 if you're intermediate to advanced, and we'll handle all of that work for you. So there's no need to do core work on your own. There's no work if you want to hit your arms a little bit more, or do a little bit more abdominal work, or a little bit more butt work. There's no need, and you can actually hurt yourself by doing that. So I avoid doing exercises on your own if you're coming to 3 or more boot camp each week. Now, the most important thing to do is when you, especially in your first few workouts, you want to take it slow. You might want to be all gung-ho because you're in a group and you want to kind of feel like you fit in. It's okay to go slower. If you need to take a rest during a set, it's kind of fast-paced. And we're, like I said, we're going to be fusing those strength exercises with those little cardio bursts. So it's okay to take it slow. Everybody started somewhere, so take it easy. Don't rush it. This is a really non-judgmental studio. So everybody, you're going to be next to somebody who wants to lose 100 plus pounds and next to somebody who wants to lose maybe 5 to 10 pounds. So everybody's at a different starting place. Compare yourself to no one. You are yourself. If we see you struggling with an exercise, we're going to come right over and adjust it for you. But if you feel like you're struggling or something's hurting in a joint in a way that doesn't feel appropriate, let us know. Just do a quick raise of your hand or to say, hey, Terrell or whoever your coach is, can you give me an adjustment? Because there's always another exercise we can do. We specialize in basically identifying and correcting muscular imbalances and changing and modifying an exercise. So it's super easy for us to do. But if we see you struggling, we're going to run over to you right away. But if you feel that something isn't quite right, it doesn't feel right in a joint that might have a pre-existing issue, tell us right away. Don't suffer with it. Don't just let it go. For the first week, like I said, try to maybe go at an intensity level of like 60 to 70%, just so you're not crippled. Like I said, I just don't want you to hurt yourself. It's okay if you need to take a rest during one of the sets or stop a little bit before the set is over, because we do a lot of time sets. If you have about 10 or 15 seconds left and like, oh my God, I'm having a near-death experience, take a breather. We want you to take a breather. We're going to try to encourage you to push a little harder, but you got to listen to your body. So be smart and don't totally overdo it. Make sure when you first come in on your group training days, sign in on the front counter. It's the only way we know that you're there, and if you're not there, we like to check in, make sure everything's okay. And definitely try to come 10 to 15 minutes early before your workout, because people really underestimate the power of a good warm-up. A muscle that's more warmed up is going to be less likely to get injured, so if you have any kind of history of joint pain, definitely come in early, definitely warm up. It can be on the bike. We have a recumbent bike, we have a elliptical, a rower, and a recumbent bike as well. So you can use any of those. Just warm up, just a light warm up, just to get your heart rate up, get your blood flowing, get your movement going. We have some equipment for some softballs, some tennis balls, foam rollers. If you want to do some self-massage work, feel free to use it. All the area up in the front you can use for all of that fun stuff. So I highly encourage you to come in early. And you can always use our cardio whenever you want. You can even stick around after the session. So feel free to come 20, 30 minutes early for a little extra cardio. We highly encourage it, and you can totally have full access to our cardio equipment. Now, one of the other things is you want to schedule your one-on-one nutritional coaching session, because results are 80% nutrition. If you don't eat the right foods at the right times, you're going to waste all of your hard work and sweat equity. So make sure, schedule that session. It's really invaluable. I want to make sure that you're eating properly pre-workout, post-workout, and read all my emails. I'm going to be sending you a ton of great content. You don't have to read them right away. Just don't toss them and think they're all crap. I send you some invaluable information with some awesome links to what to eat pre and post workout, because you do want to eat pre-workout and you do want to eat something post-workout within 60 minutes. They're really pivotal meals. And it's important to eat something pre-workout so you don't get low blood sugar and get really lightheaded, you can get dizzy, you can get nauseous. People think it's dehydration, but it's just because you haven't eaten in like 2 or 3 hours. So you do want to eat something 2 to 3 hours before a workout, and you do want to eat something post-workout within an hour. And you need to know what those things are. Now, we do have shower rooms, so feel free to jump into a shower right after you're done and on with your day. And I have a really great private VIP Facebook group. And if you're on Facebook, definitely have to just send me a quick friend invite. I'll usually send you a friend invite before you even get a chance to do that. But it's an awesome group. I post daily recipes, challenges, meal plans, workout routines you can do when you're not at the gym. It's a great group. It's a very supportive group of people, and they're all of our members. So it's an awesome group, and I highly encourage you to join. So send me a friend Facebook request if I don't send you one first. And just remember, safe, effective weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds per week. You might hear people losing more, but that's not sustainable. It's also not per se safe. And you're also, in the beginning, don't use the scale as your judgment of your indicator of success, because you're going to lose way more inches and body fat than you are pounds. And just know that you might not lose many pounds at all, but your clothes are going to feel so much different, your body fat's going to feel different, and that's what changes the most in the first 4 to 8 weeks, is you're going to lose a lot more inches and body fat than the scale, because you're replacing fat with muscle. So don't get totally obsessed with the scale. Another thing is, once again, read my emails. I'm going to send you some really awesome content, so I don't want you to miss any of it. So just make sure, if you're getting bogged down at work, just put them in a saved file, read them later, because I send a lot of links to some really awesome information. And if there's anything I can ever do, you have full access to me 24/7. So whatever you need, I'm there for you. And I'm super excited to get you started. I think you're going to do awesome. And whatever you need, just let me know. You can always email me at kevin@fitlifeinc.com, or you can always text or call at 856-438-0323. Take care now.